Okay, so how many have you guys played basketball before? Okay, you've never played before? Okay, great. So the important thing in shooting a free throw, probably the most important thing, is you have to make sure that you're comfortable. Okay, so before we even worry about the 4 steps that I'm going to talk to you guys about in shooting a free throw, you want to make sure that when you approach the line, you're approaching it the right way. So when you approach the line, you want to make sure that you have your feet shoulder width apart. Okay, so you don't want your feet like this, you don't want your feet like this. You want your feet shoulder width apart, and where the ball goes depends on what hand you right with. So what hand do you two right with?
Right.
Your right hand? Okay. So that works out good. So I'm also right-handed, so the ball is going to be in your right hand when you're at the free throw line. The left hand is just going to guide it. So your left hand is just going to be on the ball, guiding it when you're ready to release the ball. So now that we understand the importance of getting comfortable and how to approach the free throw line, I'm going to teach you the 4 steps, well, the 4 manipulative steps in shooting a free throw. So the first one, once you get to the line, your shoulder width apart, ready to go, you're going to want to bend your knees. That's step 1. So you want to make sure that you get low, so that way you can have power when shooting the free throw and force bringing you up. So step 2 is you want to make sure that after you bend your knees, you pick the ball up over your head. Because you want the ball high, you don't want the ball down here, you want it right over your head. And step 3 now is going to be, you're going to bring your body up toward the hoop, and the reason that you want to do this is because all the power that comes from your legs is what's going to give you the shot distance that you want. So step 1, bend your knees. Step 2, ball up. And then step 3, you're going to bring your whole body up towards the rim, and you can either keep your toes on the ground, or you can jump. Some people will jump, some people will keep their toes on the ground. It's all about what you feel comfortable. Now the final step of shooting a free throw is actually releasing the ball. So after you do step 1, 2, and 3, you're going to want to simply release the ball, okay? And after you release the ball, you're going to want to make sure that you follow through and wave the ball goodbye toward the rim. Because you don't want to shoot away from the rim or away from your target. You want to make sure that your follow through is towards the rim. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to do it in place, the 4 steps with the basketball before we even approach the free throw line. So Kelsey, I want you to try to do the 4 steps slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now Courtney, I want you to do the same thing. All right, just do the 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. So do you girls feel comfortable shooting at the free throw line? Okay, good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to shoot on an 8-foot rim to try to get you girls used to doing the form rather than trying to make it on the real rim, and just so that you can get the hang of shooting at a target with the 4 steps. So Kelsey, you can go first. Okay, good. Nice. That's perfect. Those are the 4 steps right there that you did. We're not worried about trying to make it. We just want to get the 4 steps of trying to make a free throw. Good job. Okay, so we're going to take another one now. Now what I want you to try to do is I want you to try to make this one, now that you know the 4 manipulative steps. Okay, good job, Kelsey. Okay, same thing, Court. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's okay. You want to try again? All right, so it's 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Don't worry about if you make it or miss it. You just want to get the 4 steps down. Okay, so now what I want to try to do is I want to try to raise the rim, and we're going to try to shoot with the real regulation, and we're going to try to see what we can do on a normal free throw shooting rim. All right? So I'm going to raise it to 10 feet. All right? Okay, so I want you to try your best to do the 4 steps toward the rim. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Court, so you really want to make sure you use your legs, get real low, and push up and try to make the shot. Good job, Court. All right. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to see how good we can do on this rim. So I want to try to see each of you make one back to back. All right? Oh, good job, Kelsey. Just bend your knees, push the ball above your head, and release. Good job, Court. That's good. All right. Good job, Kelsey. All right, Court. We're close to the last few times you can do it. Almost. The most important thing when you're shooting a free throw.
Getting comfortable.
Getting comfortable, right? That's the most important thing. Because if you're not comfortable at the free throw line, you're never going to be able to fully understand how to shoot a free throw, because you need to be comfortable in any skill that you do. Now, what are the 4 steps in shooting a free throw?
So the first step is bending your knees. The second step is getting the ball up. The third step is pushing up with your body, and the fourth step is following.
Okay, that's perfect. And that's it. Thank you, guys.